Alrighty then. I think this was it. Yep. This is it. This is definitely it. That's true. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume. What were we doing last time? I think it was Natsuki was making us read manga again. I think that was it. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Okay. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Oh boy.
Guess I'll be holding on to...
Wait, no, that's me. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Oh, God. Alright. Here we go. Who should we talk to first? The first name I see gets it. Monika first, alright. Well, hi, Ifter. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Oh, okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'd also make me happy to see. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Yeah, sure. I'll let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I don't know what that means. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems then. Why does it matter? I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. I want to please everybody. That's true. But I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism. Or Sayora's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or nothing. I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. She had the creepy one before. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the winds. Day after day I search. This isn't really a poem, this is like a story. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more, maybe a little bit more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. Okay? With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. It's beautiful. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or nothing, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that! Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day where I break all the walls. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's no good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, okay, crazy lady. Alright, who should we go with next? It is a very odd way to end a conversation. This is, something. Yuri. Oh, right. Quiet lady. Well done, Ifter. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely, sure. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, to be honest. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Ifter? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. Sure. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and you have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is so fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Oh, I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Okay. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Okay. Alright. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Yeah, she's a downer. I don't like Yuri at all. Under a clear blue sky. An expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. It's fun. You mean jerk? I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. That was more poem-like, I guess, than Monika's. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Okay. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style anyway. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Pretty sure I know the answer to this one, but, who next? This music always starts out so catchy, and then just very quickly it fades into nothingness. Thinking Sayori, huh? Alright. Let's go ahead and do Sayori.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ifter.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehehe.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything, crazy lady.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Huh. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's not gonna be good. Natsuki reads my poem. Look, she's being weird, giving me mixed signals, alright? It's not my fault. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? Yeah, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this?
My poems are... Wait,
My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
you're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you...
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
This girl. Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Okay. Alright. Red face, and Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Ifter, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do nothing terrible, did you? No, I'm innocent. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Apparently not. Well, I mean, this is a club, I guess. So there's no other guys in the club. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I really just picked random words on a piece of paper. 20 of them, to be exact. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Ifter? That's a very pointed question. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Yay!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monika?
Of course, I liked it.
Yeah. You should really stop reading things enough for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Eh? But Ifter wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Ifter is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Okay. Alright, they're both writing about beaches.
I'll be your beach.
Okay.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago, okay? Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Watch your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine, okay? Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh, that's adorable. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay. Okay. It's very cutesy. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things. so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Yeah, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too and all. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while.
Sure.
At the very least, it was good practice.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Wait, yeah, that's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please, show some decency.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, well, I mean, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. I hope the nightmare's coming. I'm probably gonna regret these words, but I hope it's coming. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Well, calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, sure, that's great. We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not what I was trying to say at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Oh, well that might be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Cool. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ifter. The one who is truly useless. Can I just go home? Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Well that's... Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ifter may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on now, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ifter to...
Well, what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't. Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ifter to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez, can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Ifter, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh. Okay. Sure then. Who do we want to hang out with, gang? Cthulhu. Now, that might just be me, but am I reading that as Monika? You want Natsuki? Well, I'll let Alfred pick the last few, so let's go with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. I don't want any of them. I don't like any of them.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Wait, no.
That's because... You're mine, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's, good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything
Yeah.
except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Ifter? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Oh, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean... Eh.
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're gonna help me make the event a lot more fun and welcoming.
Wait.
I mean, the cupcakes should probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika is also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. I don't. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Oh, okay. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always hopes everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Wow, is it dead Sayori o'clock already? Okay. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where you going?
Should have been a yeehaw. Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Yeah, okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like, I can have a guy over in my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do nothing when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. You better look forward to it.
I don't know who her dad is. I don't want to meet him. Oh! Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. I'm sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh boy, I can't believe this! Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Man, my anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Oh boy. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? I hope not. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Oh, well. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I think we are just going to bake in the street. There's only 2 screens. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the 2 of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The music just stopped. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Are we gonna see something? Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, God, thank God. Okay. Alright, it's cool. Everything's good.
Hi, Ifter.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? That bird in the back I kind of like. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Well, that's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monika told me.
That is a mean-looking cow.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the fest preparations, right?
I mean, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After, you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Ifter.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. To punish me. It just wants to torture me.
Okay, this is getting weird. Can I go home? No, it's getting real weird. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah ha ha.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Ifter. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. I'm a bad liar.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Ifter? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Just gonna drop that bomb, okay?
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed.
This voice does not go with this conversation at all.
What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, you know. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Howdy, Clapstool. How's it going? All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Ifter. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
Life is pain and I'll quit when I die.
I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Okay. Ha 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 ha! That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha.
Pretty much. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Ifter. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Uh-oh. I made you join the literature club because
I was selfish. Oh. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh, that's cute.
Ifter.
Sayori, this is creepy. I really wish I had named him something else. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Yeah, she's kind of weird about things. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Ifter.
No, there's no mature things in this game. As far as adult content. As far as I know. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ifter,
She barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ifter. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
Okay.
But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The fest is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, it has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Something's gonna happen to her and it's not gonna be good. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I don't know what's going to happen to her. It won't be good. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. That's cute. Right? Now these are all adults. These are all high school 18-year-olds. Stop! Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
They actually modeled 2 more rooms, because I forgot Sayori's room was a thing. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Ifter?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? This is already too much work. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me.
Yeah.
This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, sure, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you.
Yeah. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Yeah? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Yeah.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Yeah.
Catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki.
Forget it. I ain't saying nothing.
I should apologize.
Yeah?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. My character has, he's all over the place. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Oh, we made a mistake going for her.
Yeah. How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already. Yeah, this isn't weird at all. Not at all.
Yeah. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Ifter.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, plastic bags strewn about every countertop. Nothing at all. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Ifter, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
It's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. I just want to go to bed. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls, put a few drops of food coloring into each. It does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like bacon's just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. What if I can make Natsuki proud like that too?
Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Yeah? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. Are we getting cooking lessons now? Like it was poetry lessons before, and now they're going to teach me cooking.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in the icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might.
Ah!
The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez! You know what? Take this!
She wipes off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face.
You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. I got cat-like reflexes.
Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Yeah, stop.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me.
You really shouldn't tease girls. Is there blood in the icing? I see red in the icing. And I think that's blood. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, and lick off that icing.
What? You seriously just... Yeah.
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Ifter, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of questions she asking me just like that? How'd the moon turn to this so quickly? Probably because I did things. And that's how things happen. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Probably because it's bedtime and you should go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, you dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. This is really just reminding me I haven't had, like, really good cupcakes in a long time.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine a tray would cause a fire, but I guess it could smoke. She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns.
I'm learning so much from this game.
You can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. Gives me an idea, actually.
Yeah? Well, it's a literature event, right?
Hello, Monika. How's it going? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Yeah. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school and no one's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle on each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Not giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. We're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she'd still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to head home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
Yeah. I wish you would just listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
Hey, you too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
what you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Ifter, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, Sho.
Okay. You're very close. Suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? I mean, probably a kiss. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh?
Oh! Hi, Ifter.
Sayori? Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Ifter. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the school fest tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? Thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ifter? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Ifter. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Ifter. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ifter, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Okay, what are you going to do, buddy? Oh. No. No. Well, answer A or answer B? What do you think, Avocado? C moved to Austin. Yep, that's what's happening. You want me to tell her I love her? Oh, man. I'm going with A. I love you.
Eh?
Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Ifter.
Oh, that's sad. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Ifter, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Ifter. I want to be with you forever.
Oh boy. Me too. Yeah, apparently that's what I look like. Very generic. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why?
I don't know why I listen to you. You have bad ideas. You have terrible ideas.
Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Ifter. It's storming in here.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Hehehe. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been.
Oh, it's going to end horribly.
Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Ifter.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me. Right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Oh boy. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. Do you, buddy? But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Did I reach an ending? What is happening? It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But she's not answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by stacking the trays. That's just going to crush the cupcakes on the bottom. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Ifter, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that is all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. She overslept again. That dummy. Didn't she literally just tell you that she oversleeps because she's super depressed? Like literally not even that long ago? Okay. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Yeah, there you go. Right? I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. No. You should take a little responsibility for her, Ifter. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You know a little too much about things. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. That was a very particular choice of words you just used there. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of vibe from her. A very not cool vibe all of a sudden. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. That's not a poem. That's not a poem. Okay.
Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Don't know what the percent's about. Okay. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ifter? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Oh. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they has always been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and I let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. No, nothing about this feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. They're not going to pull the she's just okay twice. Brace yourselves. Okay. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Yeah, carrots. Yeah, carrots. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it had always been, then I could have prevented this. I knew I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. What the fuck? My... What? Is my game broken? Okay. That was weird. Maybe? I don't know if I should load or try to restart the game. It might be deliberate, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to go back to. Okay. Starting a new game. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Ualakwago, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw him idle in front of the crosswalk and let Ualekagua catch up to me. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. 2 brothers. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school today is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with anyway. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ifter? Stop. Hi. Monika. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, I mean, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Yeah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity about how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Yeah. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Ifter. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm thinking that might be it. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Ifter, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ifter. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Whoa!
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, she's just vice president now. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Ifter in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was gonna, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ifter? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Or you could put it as I'm just killing off all my friends, probably. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that don't grab your attention like literature. Gotta work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Yeah. Don't let yourself get intimidated now. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. I remember this now. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. It's Groundhog Day all over the place. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ifter, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. Let's see, my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Let's see, I'm just trying to skip to new things. I'm just gonna try and see if I get something new here. Well, I can't skip anything, so... Why do you care? I mean, I'm only skipping it because we've seen all this dialogue before.
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer. Kinda just want to get to the first poem evening. See if anything's new. Yep. Go write a poem. Alright, let's get to the nighttime. Come on! Oh, we need 4 members. This is new. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that, Ifter? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed.
Ifter, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Ifter, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I'd start writing a poem tonight. What? Yes. That's not a poem. That's not a poem. That's not a poem. That's a person. Okay. Sure. So we're down to 2 girls. Okay. I'm trying to... Just gonna try something here. Like words what's-her-face would like. No. That's not what I was trying to do. God, what were words that... I don't remember words that Sayori liked. Duck words. What were words that Sayori liked? Was Papa... No, Papa is something she likes. Natsuki, that is. Is it... No, bouncy? No, dang it. I can't go for Monika. She doesn't exist. According to this game. Well, according to this, at least. Trying to remember. Let's see. Promise one. No, she just likes them all. Let's go for the darker ones then. Restrained, let's see, depression, despise, philosophy, incongruent, and misery. Alright. I mean, I guess siding with one of them is easy. Hi again, Ifter. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Your face was gone. Hey! There's something new in the background. Okay, thanks for keeping your promise, Ifter. We've hung a new picture on the wall. I mean, put up a picture on the wall. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, hi Natsuki. How's it going?
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it.
You're covering your own words. I can't read your words. You're literally covering it. Like, you're literally covering all the text. Okay, bye. The music is changing. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Ifter. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glare. Anyway, now you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. Well, it feels right for me if you do something like that if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Wait. What else about the background are you noticing? Not the picture, you're saying. What else am I supposed to see? Oh, the room is kind of tilted, you're right. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. The music keeps slowing down more and more. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short reads which keep your attention even if you don't actually read. Usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Well, thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, now everything got readjusted to be normal. Now everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. Like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Can I click? Well, the picture's gone now. I guess I can't. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some... Can we get the eye wrangler? Okay, I'm gonna look down away now. Okay, yep. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Wait, that was me. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I'll look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Okay. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Bam, bam. But the facility gets even worse. They start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. No, not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ifter? It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, get out is the feeling I have right now. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. You wanna run that by me again? Okay. But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. It better be the Necronomicon. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face when she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. I'm not lying, trust me. Super swears. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her, like all the murder. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ifter? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does it sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Alright, if you say so. She would give it to me. Why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. Okay. We're back to poems again. Alrighty. I have a feeling Natsuki's gonna hate our poem now. Let's go to Monika. She's always fun. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Ifter! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better... Wait, what? Was there something special in the options that I didn't see? Doesn't look like there's anything new. I may have missed something. Are you talking about when I went to save? Oh. History, load game, main menu, settings, help, and quit. May have been different before. I get what you were saying. By the way, since you knew we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yep. Don't worry, Ifter. We're all a little embarrassed today, but it's sort of bearable, all learning to pass soon. That's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Ifter. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when he treats her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawn and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already?
I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. I still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I had to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Did she actually... No, this is not the same. I don't believe. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. It does say hole in the wall. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems are putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Oh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. It's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated. I remember this one. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a large puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Very, very nice of you. Let's go with Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I remember all this. Oh, I can't skip all this. Okay. All this is the same. Cool. This isn't, though. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Ifter. Me too. Ah! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What? Excuse me?
Ifter, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home!
What? I'm not the one with eyes popping out, okay? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I...
Oh, wait. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? This is all... Yep. Okay. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Can I click on the closet? I'm trying to. You can't see my mouse, but I'm trying to click on it. I sigh. I guess it's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I'm clicking around, too, just to try. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, this is all old. Oh, eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Ifter did, too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh. And Ifter liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Ow! I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh?
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ifter appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Yeah. But you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Ifter started showing up.
Natsuki!
Oh, Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve
you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Well, okay. Okay, slow down. Really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? I wasn't paying attention to the closet, but I'm seeing all the shit going on. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful. You might cut yourself on an edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let him to hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns toward me. As if she just noticed I was standing here. Ifter, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
How'd I get dragged into something? So of course that's... Okay. Who are we gonna side with on this? Yuri? Alright, let's start with Yuri. I can't side with Yuri. It won't let me. Why is it zooming in? What is it doing? Ah! Hi? What's up? Are you about to scream at me? Please don't scream at me. Please don't scream at me. Do I click you? I think I click you. You're over your text box again. Hey, Ifter. Hey, Monica, could you just fuck right off and go away? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Yeah. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. What's this? What is this ought to... Oh. That's a creepy sound. That's a creepy sound. Oh, man. Hi, Natsuki. Oh, bye, Natsuki. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Ifter, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. Yeah, you can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ifter. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice then, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Huh? Okay. Alright, sure. No, okay. I guess we're still trying to go for, okay. Man, you're making this real easy. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're still trying to go for Yuri. Let's see. Breathe. Uncanny. Analysis. Ambient. Meager. Explode. Fantasy. No, shoot. Nightgown. Nope. Melancholy. Covet, Aura, and Pout. Oh, Pout was the other girl. Well, I think we still got Yuri in that one. Another day passes. The hanging picture's back. It's time for the club meeting. I tried clicking on it too. It doesn't do anything. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Ifter. Depression. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Yeah, I'm still clicking on it. It doesn't do anything. It's just creepy. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ifter, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Eh?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
My bull's sailcloth, blind light, lifeline.
Hey, I noticed the text, but, your mouth? Your mouth, though? And your eyes?
And recepticality faultlessly offered simulacrum nade. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or nothing. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not.
Yep.
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Sure, liar.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Oh yeah, it does. That is definitely the vibe. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ifter. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to be pressure or anything like that. Yeah, don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. Yeah, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Ifter, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend more time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Hey, don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. You can find me in a club. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Don't take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch. She retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. The closet. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Why is the sound muted? Like it's only in that room. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya! Oh! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Ifter, do you like oolong tea? I don't want any. Sure, just hand it over. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Well, perhaps I will. I really can't leave. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Oh, well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Ifter. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Ifter, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Yep, totally.
Well, fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Whoa!
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to make sure about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. You can't leave. Load me. Save me. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Ifter.
So sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Ifter.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Ifter.
My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Ifter. Why are the lights off, Yuri?
I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Ifter?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Could we not do the heartbeat sounds?
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I can't make it stop. Your eyes need to not.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Could you not? Nope. Close those. Put them away. Okay. It's time to share poems. What? I don't want any of this. I don't want to talk to any of these people. I don't. Monika, sure, whatever. Ifter, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? You telling me that is more messed up, but she even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think you keep your distance. That'd probably be best for her. I mean, it's good for me. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with little old me. Put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members. You definitely don't have it all right in the head. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, this poem changed. Save me. Little old me. The colors, they want bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and less cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent, grating, wolves room, skulking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Who? Who? Delete who? Delete Monika? I don't... Who? Yuri. Delete Natsuki. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. What? No, you don't get to be in my game and in my chat. No. I can't save it. It won't let me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. Okay. Skill's good. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ifter, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Ifter. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Oh, that's nice. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Ifter? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? This is different. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on axle, grinding, bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship. A portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood.
A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God is proving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. Clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. I think so. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dark ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Okay. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, spending some time with her or whatever, but Monika and I are just as good as her. In poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
This is all the same. Yeah, this is all the same.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward
In this poem, I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as you're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy.
That seems kind of on the nose, considering we just learned the other girl likes to cut herself.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing. You can leave.
Yeah, sure. Oh, don't you dare. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Oh, I'm staring. Aw, that's cute. Aw. Okay, well, that's adorable. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sorta.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival?
Oh god, you're right, the picture is back.
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Ifter joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Ifter?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Ifter to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, you might think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind. You ain't never even talked until Ifter joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Ifter isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Girl, you were digging a grave. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ifter want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Ifter, why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club is a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being there for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me.
It's not taking anything away.
No, Ifter. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Well, okay. Okay, yeah. Part of your head has become pixels. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ah, okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. It's not really obvious. I have the audio for the channel turned down, but the audio in-game for me is super loud. But what about you, Ifter? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. Aside giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Non-committal all the way. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what'll end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change, you're bleeding again. Okay, that was blood out of your eye. Alright. You're still bleeding. Okay. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the fest, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. and also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I just want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Shoot, okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ifter?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Ifter before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. Help me. Please help me. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Ifter, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy that things are getting fuzzy. No. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Yeah. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet, no! Okay. That's a lot of numbers at the top, right? Oh, I tried clicking the small grills. I don't know what just happened. That was terrifying. Okay.
Hi, Ifter. I've been waiting for you. You ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monika! I told you not to. Ugh. She really late again.
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something.
You don't know that I'm not the murderer yet.
I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Well, Ifter just walked in, too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot.
About Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well.
However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. An unhealthy obsession with getting close to any of the girls? I don't want to really get close to any of the girls. Also... Oh, you mean in-game me? Oh yeah, he does. You help us out with the festival. Then I'll buy you a new manga.
Yeah. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know there's something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. More importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too and we'll make sure it's done right.
Oh, thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika?
Monika?
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful, y'all. It sure wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, fuck you. Ifter, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, bitch? She pretty much said the same thing. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Ifter is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose so. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can just do whatever you want. I don't care. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? I've learned tea is code word for she's gonna go cut herself, so that's wonderful. Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as he retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. You've said this before, man. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Yeah, she did this already. Well, okay, she was cutting herself again. Uh-oh. Except... Oh! Okay. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would have come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. In the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. Then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It goes a boom, boom, boom. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Ifter, is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Someone else said something about sharp. That was Sayori who said something about sharp, and also never make those eyes. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not crazy. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Stop with the eyes. We could stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. There is a face imprinted in my screen behind her. And I'm unsure if that's Sayori or if that's Monika. You guys see that, right? Like, just barely right in the middle of her face, there's an eye. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. I think that's Sayori. I think you're right. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Just a random example. That was a joke. Just a joke. No, it's Monika. Oh, no, it's Monika. Oh, that's creepy. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody else deserves to be lonely. Nobody! And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Ifter. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? You're right, the music is gone. Also, how's it going, Winston? It's almost like it was fate. Howdy, Zetsu, how's it going? Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Ifter? Will you zub Caesar mode? Who should I show my poem to first? Oh boy, I can't wait to show someone my poem. Man, I'm sure nervous. Who should we show my poem to, guys? So glad I joined the literature club. It's so wonderful here. Nothing creepy ever happens. Let's talk to Natsuki. I feel like that's a good choice. I haven't talked to her in a while.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll get to Yuri.
I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. She better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or nothing, but that don't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay?
It's not a poem. This is more, okay.
I don't know how else to bring this up,
but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean,
She's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, it's really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
No, I'm pretty sure Natsuki's dad beats her. But I mean, she's normal, but I'm pretty sure her situation isn't. Or maybe it's whoever I get involved with ends up not normal. Maybe? Hey, Natsuki. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Ifter? If you just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just take a Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, the game restarted. Alright, cool. Whatever, I'm in Topsy-Turvy land now. Just Monika, okay. Alright, sure. Oh, I'm gonna talk to Yuri. I don't want to talk to Monika. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Ifter, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Yeah, sure, I don't care. Whatever, it's cool. You're too nice to me, Ifter. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Come on, really? Like, you've always been very vague about it, but really? I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over again. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah ha ha ha. You can have my poem too. Thanks, great, thanks. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. It's not, I can't. Something about stardust etched. Well, thank you. Okay. Let's, Do you like it? I wrote it just for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about this dude. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to vomit. Wait, No, I mean, it's probably pretty obvious at this point. Is Monika making them do stuff that makes them look terrible? Uh-oh. 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 Music stopped. And I don't like that message. Oh, don't say I didn't warn you, Ifter. Huh? Huh? Yes or no? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the strong no. Okay. Okay. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Yep. Okay, let's just, Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Jeez, why's the mood so weird today? Look, even Yori isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
Natsuki, I was thinking...
I want to make cupcakes.
Yeah, that. I'm glad we're on the same page. And Yuri, well, you can... Well, it don't matter none. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. Oh, I know that, child. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Atmosphere is a word too, I guess. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Ifter? Ifter's gonna help me. I didn't agree to this. I didn't...
Wait, you? You had the easiest job, Monika.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What? Your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Ifter around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika.
Hey now, I didn't even do nothing.
Okay, then why not let Ifter decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Ifter make the choice, okay? Okay, fine.
Jeez. Ifter, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth. and let him decide for himself.
What? You shut your mouth.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Hey, my mouse moved itself. Hey now. Hey, no, that's cheating. You don't get to make me make a decision. My mouse cursor is moving towards Monika. No.
No. No, it's cheating. I'm gonna do... No.
Oh, I clicked Yuri. Okay. This is a screen. This is a screen of choices. Yay! You picked me! You had so many choices. I'm so glad you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. I don't know. I think I went with other Monika, but I like your idea for Monika. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Ifter for yourself. Oh, I'm dead. I've been dead. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here, don't you think? I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Ifter away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Alright, girls, I want to go home. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're kind of scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard, was it? All I want is to spend a little time with him. No, don't do it. Is that so much to ask? Oh no, oh no. Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Ifter. Yuri is real as something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, music's been gone a while. Finally. Yeah, I want to go to ping pong club. Any club. I'll take the worst club. Finally. There's crying in the music. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Ifter, there's no need to spend the weekend... Oh, wait. I'm giving her that accent. Ifter, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ah! Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care so much about you? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Ifter. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore, no. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Ifter, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Fucking shit. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you like a tauntaun on Star Wars. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Ifter. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? God damn it. What do we say? What's the verdict here? Oh, no? Alright. We're going with, you said it. Let's go with no. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh! Oh! Jesus! Okay. 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 Yep. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Mm. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, is that my... Oh, yeah, that's my blood. Oh, dear. Oh, I might be dead. Oh, no. Probably shouldn't have stabbed myself. That was a bad idea. I thought about it the first time. Then I stabbed myself again and just couldn't stop. Oh, dear. Well, this is me. Could you maybe, like, call a nurse? You know, I might make it if you know, if I could call somebody rather than staring at my dead body as I try to talk to you. This is, you know, losing a lot of blood here. Losing a lot of blood. Oh dear. Here I go. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I'm skipping the text. I don't know. Is there any other Time is changing. It's morning. Oh, we're actually watching her decay. All righty then. Yeah, she's sure full of a lot of words. Oh. This is oh boy. And she's still talking after all this time too, man. She sure did have a lot to say. This is the longest death monologue ever. Okay.
Alright, it's festival time. Yeah, wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... yeah! Ah!
Oh, you puked. I didn't actually expect to see puke, but that's not the worst thing I've seen today. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Don't skip CPR lessons. Oh. Ifter, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Yeah. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Ifter? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. One second. I want to, game's gonna look frozen for a second. Give me a moment. Just gonna go check a little old folder real quick titled Doki Doki Literature Panic. Just gonna hop in that folder real quick. Okay. Let's gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's add a window capture. There we go. Alright. There we go. Should be visible now. Let's take a little old journey into the characters folder that's so very obviously on the top. She actually deleted all of the other characters. She actually deleted them. Looking at all my prawn. You get out of here. Well. That's fun. Okay. There's a bunch of other files in that folder, but... Alright, your cupcake. Monika lifts the foil from Random's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they just stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Part of me wants to just see what happens if I delete her. There's another part of me that's worried what'll happen if I just delete her. It should only take a second. I kind of want to save first, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gonna go ahead and... There's no point... Oh. There's no point saving anymore. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are! Hi again, Ifter. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Ifter. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Uh-oh. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, guess it don't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? What does it say on the game's download page? Someone should go check. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Yeah. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she don't exist no more. Shoot, no one does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Ifter? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Ifter. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Ifter. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems just felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Ifter. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how can I miss them? Oh, we'll be deleting her, don't you worry. Doki Doki.exe. A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent him from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Ifter, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Could you not be? You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Ifter, will you go out with me? She's just not gonna give me a choice, huh? Alright, we doing this. Nah, we doing this. We doing this. We doing this. No, we doing this. Nah, son. Nah, son! You done, son! Get out of here! Let's just pull up the game real quick. She's still there? Let's shoot, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. Oh, this is what she says. Hi, Monika here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Oh. She calls it a game. Oh, I deleted Monika, but I think I have to exit the game. Read the last line. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Oh, no. I deleted her. I did it! I did it, guys! Whoa, what's happening with that? What's happening with that? Why'd your text get all weird? What's happening? Ifter, what's happening to me? It hurts! Oh, yeah, okay. It hurts so much. Help me, Ifter. You're my only hope. Please hurry and help me. RenP file, Monika does not exist. Help me! RenP file, Monika does not exist. Did you do this to me, Ifter? Did you? Did you delete me? Damn right I did. How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. Well, you deleted your other friends. It's your fault, not mine. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Ifter. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Yeah, because it's my fault, right? And what is happening? Why is the chat all weird? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. What? Is it Ifter? You completely, truly make me sick. Screw you. Goodbye. Okay. Is it just gonna... Is it just eternal? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. No, mostly because you were just creeping me out, but because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's something other than love. I made up my mind. Ifter. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then some. I don't know. Okay. What? Game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. She removed herself from her own game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that.
Hey, Ifter!
Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again.
Ifter, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. God! Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. You know, you wake up like normal people. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine.
I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Ifter, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Oh, snap! What's this? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo! You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After packing my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. It's Mickey Mouse. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Oh, Ifter!
Don't get the character sometimes.
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Ifter that Sayori's always talking about.
Oh, thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ifter. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. But she seems pretty sharp. Sharp like something I can't put my finger on. I don't know. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Well, working? Ifter, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to.
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Yeah, everyone sit down at the table, okay?
Yeah, you guys are eating cupcakes, I get it. How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Yeah, okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, these look amazing.
Yeah, well, you know. Sure, you take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or nothing.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom, huh? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Certainly haven't heard this before. I guess so.
Yeah, already trying to impress our new member, huh, Yuri?
Yeah, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you for the 3rd time. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ifter, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I think these are all the same. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorites are novels that build deep things and then probably has murder. A good book has foreign worlds. And I'm very passionate about reading. Yep, that's me. Super timid. Won't stab myself with a knife 3 times. Why would I even say that? That's crazy. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
Well, about, the first thing he said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Ifter wants us to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or nothing.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Ifter?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
And as for Yuri...
Eh? I have to read manga? Oh no!
Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I mean, hurtful? I didn't realize. Sorry to sound like you. It was kind of rude. I wasn't mocking you or anything. With the guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error.
Hurtful?
I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute! Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yeah, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Ifter.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Ifter. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, though. But I think you're pulling off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever, you'll see! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Ifter. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. And the music suddenly stopped. And now I'm aware that you're aware that the music stopped. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Huh. There's actually something else. Oh boy. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Ifter. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy.
Oh, I remembered the Yuri story. Oh, man.
I know about all the awful things Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just...
Don't say that word!
It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. No. No, it says.
Who? No, it's probably me, Monika, coming back with another... Oh.
Eh? Well, what's happened?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts. Oh.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Ifter. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay, that's... Oh! I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
definitely not the voice I gave you,
Not
but
really any good at it yet
we'll go with it.
at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. Was that it? Oh.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
That's nice.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
It's pretty cool.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
Hmm.
Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
What?
When you're here,
What are you doing?
everything that we do is fun.
You don't need to delete things anymore. No, you can quit. Okay, well, that's gone.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love
This game was messed up.
or is it love if I set you free?
Oh, I never got to see that one for Sayori. Hi.
The ink flows down
Okay. See you later, little characters.
How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What
No, you don't need to thank me.
love in your reality
You don't need to thank me. Don't special thanks me.
if I don't know how to love you? I'll leave you be.
Wow. This is my... After hearing her real voice, mine just doesn't seem to measure up. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, to continue to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a true friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error! Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Well, well, that's it. That's. I'm pretty sure it did just delete the game. Let me try and load it back up. Nope, it just puts me back to Monica's little message thing. Yeah, game uninstalled itself. Yeah, there's nothing anymore in the folder, I don't think. No, there's still stuff, but... Alright, yeah, GG. That was good. That was good. I don't know if she did anything else to my computer, because she had access to that folder to delete whatever she wanted. But, yeah.